Long-finned eels are amongst some of the largest freshwater eels in the world and can grow up to 2 meters in length. They have adapted to live throughout New Zealand in rivers, lakes, streams, and wetlands. Their smooth, slimy, cylindrical bodies make it easier to hide in narrow crevices where they are camouflaged to the muddy riverbeds. Eels are catadromous, meaning the adults migrate into the Pacific Ocean to spawn. Adults reach sexual maturity between 30 to 60 years and die after the spawning process. Once the larvae hatch, they are carried by the ocean currents back to New Zealand. Due to their slow growth, they tend to be vulnerable to environmental changes such as habitat destruction or water pollution. NZTCS have listed these eels as at risk due to factors of overfishing, habitat degradation, and the man-made barriers like dams and weirs, which interrupt the migration process. As its name suggests, the golden brown jumping spider is recognized for its golden brown appearance. It ranges from 8 to 12 centimeters in size, with females generally being larger. This spider's body is perfectly designed for its survival instincts. Its compact, muscular legs help with its leaping abilities, and its color allows it to blend into its natural environment. Their habitat consists of dense vegetation where they live under rocks or root systems and can adapt to alpine regions. The golden brown rely on their jumping abilities and exceptional eyesight to ambush and prey from a distance. The mating behavior is complex and involves courtship displays. Males perform in front of females by dancing and swaying to attract their mate, and the females can be savage and aggressive, so males must approach with caution. The female will lay her eggs in a silk sac she creates and hides it in a safe location. After 1 to 4 weeks, the spiderlings hatch and experience shedding their exoskeleton, living up to 1 to 2 years. This spider is commonly found throughout New Zealand and has not been classified as an at-risk in the NZTCS. In saying this, it is important to preserve this delicate species by maintaining the health of our ecosystem. A cheeky native bird and a favourite for the culture of Aotearoa is the endemic fantail, or piwakwaka. They are known for their distinctive call and flickering flight pattern as they follow behind you, anticipating a feed on the insects they hope you disturb out of the ground. They are about 16 centimeters in length and are generally dark brown with a pale underbelly. Their wings and throat have white markings, and if you look closely, they even have little white eyebrows. The piwakwaka's tail plays an important role for its survival. It helps them balance in the air as they flitter about. Moving it attracts the different insects they can hunt and forage for. It can help attract a mate and can serve them as a way to protect themselves from predators, blending into their environment as their tail is fanned out. The piwakwaka has a lifespan of around 3 to 5 years and can be found throughout both North and South Island of New Zealand. Although they are not considered threatened under the NZTCS, their primary threats are introduced species such as rats, stoats, and cats, which prey on the nests found in the dense vegetation of our ecosystem. Setting up pest control systems plays an important role in preserving our native species. New Zealand flax, or harikiki, is one of Aotearoa's most iconic native plants. With long sword-like leaves and tall flowering stalks, they can reach over 2 meters high. It's instantly recognizable. The flowers are usually red or orange, rich in nectar, and a favorite food source for tui and bellbirds. Harikiki grows all over New Zealand from coastal wetlands to inland valleys. It thrives in damp soil and full sun, often forming large clumps that provide shelter for native insects and birds. You can identify harikiki by its fan-shaped leaf clusters and the tough fibrous leaves. These fibers were highly valued by Māori, who used them for weaving cloaks, mats, ropes, and fishing nets. Different varieties were even cultivated for different uses. Harikiki flowers from spring to summer and spreads through both seeds and offshoots. It's not threatened, but it's vulnerable to habitat loss and pests like possums. The cabbage tree, or tikuka, is one of the most distinctive trees in New Zealand. They are known for their long, narrow leaves that grow in tufts at the top of the slender trunk. The old leaves bend and droop after 2 years, forming a thick, dry skirt around the tree. Cabbage trees grow 6 to 10 meters in length. and native birds and animals feed on the dark blue berries that flower early summer. This species of tree is renowned for its convenient uses. Leaves were used for kindling for early settlers, and the trunk, being so fire-resistant, was used as chimney for their huts. Maori found ways to harvest and consume the tree through eating the root stem and top, brewing the root as medicinal tea, and using the fibre to weave. Since these trees are long-lived, they were planted to mark trails, boundaries, and cemeteries. Due to their strong root systems and tolerance for wet soil, they are now planted on steep slopes and stream banks to help soil erosion. Although widespread and abundant, cabbage tree populations have been decimated in some parts of New Zealand due to sudden decline, meaning no big trees are left. The glorious Kauri tree, known for its enormous size, being one of the largest tree species in New Zealand. They can grow to over 50 metres and have trunks with diameters of up to 5 metres. Some of the oldest are believed to be 2,000 years old. They are recognisable with their straight trunks and patchy shiny bark that peel off as the tree matures. The leaves are thick and needle-like. Kauri trees are conifers, meaning they produce cones rather than flowers. These contain the seeds of the tree, which are then dispersed by the wind. Endemic to New Zealand, Kauri trees are found growing primarily in the northern region. They grow in well-drained soils with a slightly acidic pH level. They are slow-growing and can take several decades to reach full size. NZTCS states Kauri trees are not threatened, although they are incredibly vulnerable to dieback disease. This is caused by soil-borne pathogens which attacks the root of the tree, causing them to rot and eventually killing the tree. It's necessary to take precaution when visiting a Kauri forest as this disease spreads from mud on boots and soil movements. We must take the preservations of these majestic trees seriously to honour the vital role they play as ecosystem engineers for the Northlands.